Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Bharti and you are watching Beam Up channel, and in today's video we are going to continue our complete series video, and this is going to be the third part of it. And before starting, let me just remind you of few things that you can always get all the project file that I have done till now, till the second project, in the description of the older videos. So you can just open any videos like first or second and you can get to the description of it, and from here you can just download the files that you need. So if you go to like project file day one, and here you will find day one and day two. So I will just rename it later on. So here you will get the files for day one and day two. Okay, and you can, for today we are going to work on this day two file, that is part 2. Okay, so just open that or download that, or otherwise if you are working with the video, so you would already have a file that is something similar to my project. So here I'm going to open it from my desktop where I have saved it. Otherwise I can just open Revit, and here I will get the model that I was working on. So you can have like both ways, from wherever, if you double click here it will get open. Otherwise you can just open it from here directly. Okay, so that's it. And okay, so let's see what we have done till now. So we have designed the ground floor, we have designed the first floor, and now we are going to design the second floor. So let's see if there's anything left in the first floor. So let's just go to the first floor here, and in first floor let's just see what else is needed to be done here. So I think all the walls are already provided here. Okay, all the doors, this uh, stair is also provided right now. Okay, we will also look into how to change this stair. I think it should be aligned here, so I will use the shortcut AL. Otherwise you can just go to the top and use this line to align it with this part. Okay, so now you have it. So that's the one thing. Otherwise, like if it is going on the inner side, you can just click here and click on the side that you want to align it with, and now you can see it is coming on the inner side. Okay, that's it for the stairs. Right now we will also see the stair a bit more later on. Okay, and just a second. Okay, so let's just go to the second floor right now. Okay, so let's go to second floor. Now we are going to do the same thing, that we are going to import a file from our folder. So I'm just going to our folder. You can have it from the description. Okay, and then you will get this second floor option. So I'm just dragging and dropping it on my Revit, and then here I will change the DPI to 300, press OK, and now it will get inside our project. And now what we have to do is like we have to resize it. So I have already told you how to resize it. So you can just pick a point here, anywhere in the project, and then you can try to resize it. So today what I'm going to do is like I will just see which point is better for me uh, to get it resized. So I think yeah, this 2 feet 3 inches or this 8 feet one would be better. So what I'm gonna do is like I will just select the drawing first, that is the PDF. Then I will go to the resize button. Here I will click on resize. The shortcut is RE, always remember that. Okay, then I'm gonna click on the first point here. Okay, and then I will click on this second point. So this is shown to us as 12 feet 6 inches right now. Okay, and now what we have to do is like we have to reduce it. So I will just move my mouse on the inner side. Now you can see we are reducing the size of it. So otherwise you can just write 8 and then FS trophy and press enter, and now you can see it is directly resized. So let's just check if the dimension that we got from here is right or not. So I will just press DL on my keyboard for the detail line, and then I will check this dimension. So it's exactly 8 feet. Okay, so maybe there would be a little bit more or less, so we will fix that later on. Let's just try to uh, now put it on our drawing. So as you remember, this is a part where we have it as alignment. Okay, so what I've done is like I'm just moving this photo or PDF, then I will click on move button, then I will click a part of it. So this is the end part of it, and I will try to match it with the grid line here. Okay, and let's just see if we have got everything right. So if you have to check that, what you can do is like you can go to the range base level here and check this second floor. Okay, so in if you do that, now you can see the wall. Maybe this is okay, sorry, then we are already on second floor, we have to check the first floor. So just click on this first floor. Okay, and press Okay, to hide it, press H on your keyboard to hide it and press HR to get it back. And now you can see everything is aligned here. So we can just pin this PDF directly. Okay, so I'm just pinning it. So I will just select this one and click on pin, and now it is pinned. The shortcut for pin is PN. Okay, remember that. After that, what we have to do is like I think there's a little bit of misalignment, maybe. Yeah, so let's just try to align it with this line. Okay, so I will just unpin it. So now you can see there's a alignment on the back side here. So what I'm gonna do is like I will choose the alignment button and I will try to align this one, and maybe we cannot click on the PDF. So always remember to enable the snaps on PDF. So just enable the snaps, and now if I try to align it, this line with this one, now you can see it is perfectly aligned, and on the other side it is not. So there's a bit of a problem with our PDF. So let's try to align it once again. So as you know that this wall is 9 inches, so we can just try to align that one also. Try to resize that one. So I will press RE on my keyboard, or otherwise I will select the PDF first, select here the scale button. Okay, RE is the shortcut, and then try to align this part as 9 inch and press OK. And now if I try to align this part with this one, and now let's see if we have the almost same measurement. No, we don't have it yet. So still we have a little bit of problem here. Let's try to see if we have anything else that we can align. Let's check the dimension from this point to this point. So this is 7 feet 10 inches. Okay, 7 feet 9 inches, and this is exactly 7 feet 9 inches. On the other side also, I think it would be here as 6 feet maybe. No, it is not as 6 feet. So let's just try to align this one, and resize this one. So I will just press on the keyboard, press RE as a shortcut, and then try to resize it to 6 feet exactly, and now it is 6 feet. Let's try to align this wall with this part, and yeah, now I think we have everything here almost. So let's just try to use this for now. Okay, then I will just click on the walls like we used to, and then we will go to W as a shortcut for the wall. We will select the 9 inches wall, and now you can just make a wall on top of it. As you can remember, this is a wall center line. So if I press escape and press on top here and press finish face exterior or the interior, then we can make the walls like we want right now. Okay, so this is how you can do it. We can, and if there's a little bit of problem, we can use the align button later on to align everything. Okay, so let's just do it one by one. So let's just put all the walls, all the alignments properly. And remember, this is going to the third floor. From the second floor to the third floor, this is the wall. This is going to attach with this one. That's fine. Again, wall, WA is the shortcut, and let's try to make this wall here, here, and here. Okay, let's just trim it out. TR is the shortcut to trim. I think it would be a little bit on the outer side, and this wall is on the inner side. So let's just try to adjust this one with the help of move button. Okay, you can always use the arrow keys to move it. Then let's draw more walls here. This is, I think, 6 inches wall. So let's just take the dimension, wall 6 inches. Let's just select the 6 inches wall right now, and yeah, that's our 6 inches wall, and this is still where it's going. And on the other side too, it's the same wall that is coming up till here. Okay, and this here we have a 9-inch wall. So let's select any wall, press CS on your keyboard to create similar, and now you can just create a similar wall as a 9-inch wall here, and now you have it here. Okay, and then you have last a 6 inches wall. So let's just create a 6 inches wall here, and now we have it. Okay, so now you can just check the dimension of it. So if I take a, okay, we have not drawn a wall here, so I will just select the wall. We already have a 6 inches wall here, so I will just draw a wall from this side to this side, And remember to change the template from view template from none to architecture, so that we can have transparency that we already set here. So now that we can add a window and doors at all the places. So let's just start with the door, and door is 2 feet 6 inches. So let's say 2 feet 6 inches is like 30 by 80. Okay, so let's just draw this door. That's one done. Then we have 3 feet, that is 36 inches. Okay, so you can just put the doors as per your requirements. And then we already have here 2 feet 6 inches door. So we are just going a little bit faster right now. Okay, then you have 3 feet 6 inches, that is 36 plus 6, that is 42. So let's just see 42 inches door on this side. And then let's see, do we have any other door right now? I don't think so I have any other door. Then let's start drawing the windows. Okay, so let's just start putting the windows here. So right now you can see here there's a 7 feet window. So WN is the shortcut for the window. You can always go to the architecture and click on window. Okay, and then you can select the window. So it's 7 feet, that is 84. Okay, so you can just place a window here. Then you have 2 feet window, so that would be 24 by 24 window. So let's just select it. Otherwise you can also go for 24 by 48. So if it is a toilet, let's go for 24 by 24. Okay, and then we have 5 feet window, that is 60. Okay, so you can just select any 60 inches window. You can change it at whatever size that is required as per your elevation. Okay, so here we are just going through the elevation that we have right now. Okay, and here we are going to use the glass instead of window. Okay, so if you want to put a glass here, what you can use is like for now let's just see what we have till now. So as you can see, what are the things that we have missed is like a floor on the top of it. So if you want to put a floor on top of it, now what you can do is like just select the floor on the bottom, go to copy. Okay, and after copying it, this copy shortcut is Control C. Then you can go to the paste, align to selected level, and now I want to put it on the second floor. Okay, uh, yeah, so just press OK, and now you can see you have a floor here. So now you can see there's a simmering effect. So to avoid that, just press on edit boundary and then press OK once. Now it will ask you to do you want to attach the bottom level, and you will say yes, I want to attach it. And now the simmering effect is gone, and this is what you have. And all the walls on the top is like a little bit on the lower side, I think. So it has an unconnected height, but I want to put all those wall to level 3. So what we are gonna do is like, okay, here I would have already told you about the selection. If you go from the right to left, whatever you touch fully, it will get selected. So if we are touching something as a halfway, it will never get selected. But if you go from left to right, whatever it touches, it will get selected. So I have got through left to right. After that I will go to the filter, and now what I want is like, do my doors. Okay, I don't want anything, I just want my walls. So I will just select the walls. Now filter has selected it as the wall here, and now as you can see we have left a wall. We can fix that right now. And before that, let's just connect it to the third floor. Okay, instead of unconnected. So now you have it something like this. Okay, and you have all the windows, and here is the place for that pergola, if you can see here. So we also have that pergola space, so we can keep it like that. And now let's just put all the walls here. So there's one more wall that is left, so I will just click on the wall. WA is the shortcut. 9 inches wall is already selected. You can always change it from here if it is not selected. So I'm going to select the 9-inch wall, and from here I will just make it like this. Okay, and now we have it here. I don't think I have put a door here, so it's a 3-foot door. So let's just see if we have a 3-foot door. Yeah, we do have it here, 36 by 80 or 36 by 84, whatever size that you like, you can just put it here. And if it is giving you some error, just try to put it once again without merging it this one into anything. Okay, so we don't have a wall attached till this place, and that is why we were not able to put that door. Now you can directly put it here. Okay, and then this is a column, this is a window. So let's just try to put few windows here. So first of all, let's just put this window. So this window, we are not going to use the window, actually we are going to use the curtain walls. So if you want to put a curtain wall, now you can see which type of curtain wall you want. We already made a 3-section curtain wall, if you remember earlier. Let's just check the elevation of it. So if I go to the elevation, okay, that's not the window, this is just a railing here. Okay, so let's just do that. So instead of window, we have a railing. So I will just go to the Revit, and yeah, as you can see here, it was written as railing detail. So let's just make it. So I'm just making a curtain wall. Okay, yeah, this is not a curtain wall. I will select the curtain wall here, curtain wall 1. Okay, and then I will just try to make a curtain wall inside this place. And if you go to 3D view, now you can see you have a curtain wall here. Okay, and let's just check the picture, and you don't have anything around this place. So what you can do is like just click on it, then go to edit profile, and then you can just edit the profile as a rectangle here. So I will just edit a profile as let's see, 1 2 3. Okay, let's just give it a 4 feet offset, 4 feet offset. And here you can just click on the offset, then press okay, let me do it once again for you. So this is the wall that you have, and here what we want is like a interior gap here. Okay, so to show that interior gap, what you can do is like we have already put a glass here. Now you can click on edit profile. Okay, then give it an offset, and this offset would be either you give it an offset, okay, that is 4 feet. So now if you try to make it, it will show you on the outer side, and press space bar to get it on the inner side. Now as you can see, this is not enough space, so instead of 4 feet I will go for let's go for 2 feet. So again, you can just click here, or otherwise you can click on offset and click on this one, press 2 feet. And now instead of copy, just try to keep it as moving, or otherwise you can do it once again. So if I do it as like 2 feet, now you can see directly it's moving on the outer side like this. Press finish. Yeah, save the project. So let's see what it has done. So as you can see, we have a cut over this place, but it's still, I think there's something missing. So now what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna see the drawings. Let's go to the second floor, how much space it has left from left and right. So it is 1 feet 3 inches, so the offset would actually be 1 feet 3 inches. Okay, so let's just do that. So as I told you, the offset would be 1 feet 3 inches. So let's just do that. Again, I will go to the 3D view. I will select this part. I will go to edit profile. First of all, let's just do it as like delete this profile. I don't want it anymore. I will do it once again for you. So now what you can do is like either you can provide an offset, or you can directly select the edit profile and then draw this rectangle here, and where you want to draw it as. So 1 feet 3 inches. You can just write on the top here. Okay, and then you can just draw a rectangle here, and then as you can see, here we have a rectangle. You can just press a space bar to get it on the inner side. If you press a space bar, it will get on the outer side like this. Okay, and now you have something like in the drawing here. So let's just move it 1 feet 3 inches on the top. So let's just write it as 1 feet 3 inches from the base. So 1 feet 3 inches from the base. So now it has moved up, and then let's just see how much we are okay. So in case, as you can see, there's a little bit more gap here, so we can just try to fill that gap with the help of this bars, I mean this arrow keys. So you can just use that. Okay, and the top height of to never be more than 1 meter. Okay, so let's just give it as 1 m. So you can just write it directly 1 m, and now you can see you have that curtain wall with all the sides wall here, that is the railing part here, and the wall on the outer side, and then you can just provide a mullion to it. So here you can go to the mullion, and you can select any type of mullion that you want to provide it here. So I will just put it like 2.5 by 5. Okay, you can even change it later on. as per your requirement. I think we have used the same on the bottom. Let's just check it. 2.5 by 5. So yeah, both the mullions are same, and this is how your drawings looks right now. After this, we have to draw this kind of window here. So let's just go to the second floor, and again you have the same kind of window that you have on the bottom side, I think so. Yeah, but there's just two window. So let's just do that. So let's go to the second floor, and from here I can just remove the range base level. I don't require it anymore. Now you can see the window here, and that this is a two-fold window, so I can just go to the window, that is here. WN is the shortcut, and from here I can just select the two-fold window if I have it here. If you don't have it here, you can just go to the architecture, go to insert, and then you can click on this load family button. Okay, so go to architecture, not architecture, go to insert, then you can use this load autodesk family option. That's the one option. Otherwise you can directly go to the windows and then load family option, and here if you go to US and then select the windows, then you will have a few of the windows available to you. Okay, so in case you don't have it, you can directly go to the load autodesk family from insert and then load a family from there. So if I find a window that we require, then it's fine, otherwise we have to use that. So I don't think I will use any of this window, so I'm gonna crisscross it. After that I will go to the insert, I will press escape. If you are not getting this as a grid, just press escape one time, press on load autodesk family, then select the type of window that you want. So here I will just select the windows, and from this place you can get the type of window that is required. Otherwise you can always find Revit family of windows directly from the internet. Okay, so you can just search it from there also. So right now I think I will use that double fold window that we have here, either this one or maybe if I have something else. No, I will use that one only for now. Where is that? Okay, I just lost that. Where? Let's just select that one once again. Yeah, this is the one. I'm going to load it. Okay, always remember its name. Otherwise, if you try to find it directly, you won't. So now we have it here, and now let's just see the size of it. So it is like 5 feet 6 inches, and yeah, we wanted it in feet and inches, but now we have it in millimeters, so don't worry about that. Let's just try to change it. So let's go for like 1810 by 1210. Okay, and let's try to put this window. So I think this is gonna work for us, so I can select this and make it of a little bit lower size, 1360. That's a lot more smaller. I can use 1860. Otherwise you know like what's the width of it, that is 5 feet 6 inches. So you can just click on it, edit profile, and write its name as 5 feet 6 inches window. Okay, and now in the width you can just change it 5 feet, how much, 5 feet 6 inches. 5 feet 6 inches is the width of it, and I think that's it. And if we have something in the middle cavity, let's see where it is. If there would be something in the middle casement width, 1 feet 5 inches. Earlier it was okay. Let's just try it with 5 feet 6 inches. Press OK, and let's see where do we get the casement. This is the as you can see, we have a double window, but this line should be in the middle. So I will just select that window once again, go to edit type, and now that is something about 1 feet and something. So casement width here I will change it to earlier it was to 5.6 5 feet 6 inches. So it will be uh, 2 feet 8 inches. Let's see if it is in the middle. Yeah, now it is. So you can have your calculation, and then I think the width of it is not right, so I will just change the width of it to, I mean height of it. So let's just change the height of it through this. So instead of 2 feet 11 inches I will go for 4 feet, and let's press OK. And now I think it has something that we need. Yeah, this is the one. And do we have a window here? Yeah, we already do have. So there's the extrusion part left, and as you can see, this is also right now unconnected. So what I'm gonna do is like select the wall and put it to level 2. I sorry, put it to third level, and that's it. After this, we have a little bit of changes on the bottom side, as you can see here. So I will just select that flow, go to edit boundary, and now let's try to fix that boundary. So as you can see, the boundary line of it is a little bit on the outer side, so we can fix it directly from here. So I'm just gonna use the lines for now, and then trim this part. TR is the shortcut to trim. TR is the shortcut to trim. Now you can see we have one single line here for the flow. Press finish, press attach, and that's all that we need for now. And in the middle we don't have anything, so we are going to remove that part also. So let's go for, let's see if we can remove it. Yeah, on this part we can remove everything that we don't need. So I will again go to the lines. I will select the lines and then make a line from this part to this part. So I can now delete this part, and then I will use a line from here to here. And now I will use the trim button, trim from this side and then trim from this side, and then press finish. Yeah, attach it always and go to 3D view now. So now you can see we have something on the back, and then this part here. Yeah, that is done. Now what we have to do is let's see. Okay, now we have to provide the railing on top of it. So on this part we have to provide a railing, and there should be a door, I think, if there's the railing. So let's go to the second floor once again, and yeah, there's a door, and this door is, let's check the dimension of it. So I'm going, yeah, it is already written here as 4 feet 6 inches, so I will use the door. And 4 feet 6 inches is something about 48 plus 6, that is 54. So let's see if we have a 54 inches door here. Yeah, I do have one door, and that's a double door right now, and we want a single door. So let's select one of the door, edit it and edit it, and then write its name as 56 inches. I think that is what we need right now, 56 inches. 48 plus 6, 54 inches. So let me just rename it to 54 inches. Press OK, and yep, press OK. Then the width of it is 5 feet 6 inches. 4 feet 6 inches actually, sorry, 4 feet 6 inches, and okay. And now you have this kind of door. Yep, delete instance. Let's try to put that once again here if I can. 54 by 84 is out of wall here. It is showing as it is out of the wall. So again, let me just try to check that door. Go to the door, 54 inches. So let's go for 4 feet 6 inches. That's all right. Let's go for 4 feet 4 inches for now, because it's going on the outer side. We can have a different door family that we can use there, but right now I don't understand, like, do we have this less space here? Okay, let's go for 4 feet, I think. So instead of this 56, I will go for 48 for now. I can change it later on. 48 inches, and this is 4 feet. So now this door can fit. So you can have a different type of door that can be fitted here. For now I think it is fine. As you can see, these are totally fitted over here, and I think this is showing the dimension from this wall to this wall, okay, and not on the internal side. Otherwise you can just try to align it with the inner side of the door, and you can increase the size of it, and then just click here and go to edit type and change this size of your door. Okay, so now that we have it, we have this window. Again, we have a railing here, so I will go to the architecture. Here you can use the same railing that we used on the bottom floor, like on the first floor. So let me see what type of railing that we used. So this was glass panel bottom fill, so we are going to use the same type of railing. So I will go to the second floor, I will click on the architecture, and here I will go to the railing. And in railing you can select this glass railing again, and then try to draw this railing from this part to this part. Okay, so this is a wall coming till that place, and after that you can always set the check it like here, and now you can see you don't have like glass railing here, it's a guardrail pipe right now. So if you want to change it, just click on the railing in 3D view. So you can just click on this home button that will get you into 3D view, and then click on guardrail pipe, and instead of that use the glass panel, and now you have a glass panel railing on the top of it. Okay, so it's almost similar to the first floor. Then let's go to other things that we have. So first of all, let's just put a railing on the outer side. So to put the railing, again I will go to the wall, and instead of using this railing, we are going to use a curtain wall that has a height of 1 meter. So we already have this curtain wall. Okay, and you can always go to the constraint, and here always try to put the unconnected height to 1 meter. 1 meter, or otherwise you can put it as like 3 feet 3 inches. It is upon you. Okay, you can just choose the size of it, and now let's just try to create the wall here that will act as a railing for us till this place. So now if you go to 3D view, now you can see you have this railing, and then you can select the mullion, and you can always select all grid and then put a mullion over there. that's that's the one thing. And if you don't want to put it on the bottom side, Control Z for undo. Okay, and then just put it on the grid line, and now you can just put it on the top, as you can see here. And if you want to put it in the middle, so in the middle here, instead of putting normal mullion, you can use either V mullion or trapezoid. Okay, something like this. But I think in the drawings that is not provided, so let's just do it as undo right now, and let's just put the mullion only on the top side. So now that we have the mullion on the top, again let's select our floor from here, go to the copy and paste it on the third floor. So now you can see you have a floor on the top of it, and now what we have to do is like a little bit editing on the top. So I will go to the edit boundary, and now what we are going to do is like I'm going to get this boundary out of the site. Okay, and otherwise you can just delete this, delete this, delete this, and let's see where are the floats. So at no other place we have flow here, so we can just draw a straight line like this, like this, like this, and this is where it ends. Okay, and I think it's a little bit on the outer side. Yeah, and then finish it. Yeah, attach it always, unjoint element, no problem. And let's see, do we have what we need? Okay, as you can see here, we don't need this gap, so you can just click on it and remove this gap, press finish, attach, unjoint element, no problem. And this gap is for the stairs that we are going to build later on. Okay, so now you have this kind of drawing. Okay, so now what you have to do is like you have to draw this part that is and that you can consider as a wall, okay, on the sides. Otherwise you can make it with the help of model in place. You have both the choices. So let's draw this part with the help of model in place, and we can even draw this pergola type of thing with the help of model in place. Otherwise we can use the beam. Okay, so let's see what are the options that we have. So we will see both the option, one with the model in place and another with the help of uh, beam. Okay, beam system I mean. So let's just draw it, and first of all let's just draw with the help of the wall. So which method should I use? Okay, let's directly go to the method of like model in place. But before starting a model in place, let me show you. We can draw the top wall that is over here with the help of wall. So let's see how we can do it. So let's just go to the wall, draw. Yeah, always save your project if it is giving you a prompt. And yeah, just go to the wall, click on wall. Here you can select the 6 inches wall that we had earlier. Okay, now the pergola side, so you can go to the second floor, click on wall, go to the 6 inches wall, and you have to draw a wall somewhere over here. So this is the 6 inch wall that I am drawing. Okay, and before making the wall, just remember like the basement of this and this wall is going to be the second floor, and top constraint would be the third floor, but the base offset of it would be 9 feet. Okay, I mean base offset would be minus 9 feet. Let's see, 9 feet or minus 9 feet. If I go for 9, let's try 9 feet for now. And if it is on the opposite side, we can use different size. So now you can see there's a lining here that you can use, and I'm just drawing a wall. So one wall, and that's the second wall. So the wall that you have made would not be shown here. You can just go to the 3D view, and now you can see it. So if you go to 3D view, now you can see there's this kind of wall that starts from 9 feet. Okay, has been made. So if you want to make it a little bit smaller, let's see, and it is attached on the sides. So in case you want the same alignment of this wall, then you can just go to the modify, click on this align button, and then click on this part, this face, and then click on this face. Now you can see the alignment. If you do want to do the same thing over here, so you can just select this face and then select this face, and this would get aligned with that particular face. There's something missing here, so I will just select this face and this face, and now you can see the alignment has been done. Okay, and if you want to make it smaller, like instead of 9 feet, I can go for 10 feet, I think. Yeah, now it's a lot more smaller, and I think this is what we have here. So maybe a little bit more, so you can just play with it. So instead of 10 feet, I will go for 9 feet 6 inches. That's the one option that we have. Okay, so let's not just delete that, let's keep that, and let me show you how to make the same thing with the help of model in place. So I will just click this both walls and then press double H on my keyboard to hide it. Okay, that's done. After this, we can do the same thing with the help of model in place. So to work with model in place, you can always go to the architecture, then component, and here you will get this option that is model in place. So you click on it, and after that go to the generic model, or otherwise you can even go for the walls. Okay, you have this category option. Yeah, so here we are going to draw the walls. The category doesn't define many things here, so you can just use the generic model, otherwise you can categorize it as a wall. Okay, so if you do categorize as a wall, then you can join the wall with the other wall, otherwise it would be a little bit of problem of joining the wall with the other wall. Okay, so I'm just going for the wall here and press OK, and then it will show you right now, like we are in the front elevation, then it will give you few options, that is extrusion, blend, revolve, sweep, swept and void. So what we are going to use here is like extrusion. So I will just click on extrusion. After clicking on extrusion, you will get this drawing set. Okay, and but before that we have to set a plane, like where we have to draw it. So you can see, like if I'm selecting a rectangle, I'm trying to draw it, it will ask you for a work plane. So how to set a work plane? So to set a work plane, what you can do is like click on this set button, then you can select from this label, that is one of the options. Otherwise the option that I use the most, that is a pick a plane, that is most useful here. So I will click on pick a plane and then press OK. Then it will be asking you like on which plane do you want to draw it. So wherever you will take your mouse, it will show that as a blue color. So I want to draw a wall on top of this wall. Okay, so you can just click here, and now you can see you can draw anything that you need. So I will just go to this rectangle, and then I will try to draw a rectangle of something about 6 inches or 9 inches. So just draw a rectangle of any size and then resize it. So I want it as like 6 inches. Okay, so the width of it would be 6 inches. So you can just click on any of this, and then either you can change it like this, otherwise you can just click on the top of it and write it as 6 inches, and that's done. Then height of it, you can also change the height of it. So instead of 3 feet 6 inches, I will go for 1 feet 6 inches, and then press enter, and now you can see you have something like this. Okay, and now it will ask you the size of, like here our extrusion is starting and where it is going to end. So right now it is written as 1 feet. So if I click on that 1 feet and press OK, now it will get a 1 feet on the outer side. So if I try to change it like from 1 feet to 10 feet, and then I will get my mouse outside, now you can see you can have something like this. And I don't know what's the size from here to here. So what I'm going to do is like I will use the align button. So I will just click on align, then click on this face, and then click on this face, and now you can see we have something that is coming till here as a wall. Okay, now what we have to do is like we have to draw the same kind of wall from the other side too. Okay, so now what you can do is like go to create once again, and last time we were in the front elevation, and now we have to draw it on this elevation, that is on the left side. So I will click on this left button, and now you can see your wall here. Okay, so I'm in 3D view. I'm just pressing shift and middle mouse button to rotate it. And first of all, what you can do is like go to click on extrusion once again, then set a plane, pick a plane, and press OK, and then pick the plane where you want to draw. So you can either pick this wall or this wall, that doesn't matter. But if you pick any other wall by default, it will give you it will draw the wall that you are trying to draw on the other plane. So just try to be specific on which wall you are going to draw the extrusion. So I'm gonna draw on this part. Okay, and in case you have clicked it and you are confused like why is it not showing, like I have to draw on this part, so you can always click on this show button, and it will show you the plane. So this is the plane. And what if you have selected the different plane? So let me just show you. If I pick a different plane, for example, I'm picking this plane, so this show button is on right now. So if I click this plane, now you can see this is where our extrusion is going to be made at, but I want it on this plane. So you can just set the plane, pick a plane, press OK, and you can even choose this wall. So you have a lot of options. Then click on left side, and now try to draw the same kind of rectangle that we have drawn earlier. So just draw a rectangle first and give it a size that is 6 inches, and that's fine. And this is 1 feet 6 inches, so it's already 1 feet 6 inches. And now you can give it a extrusion end of 10 feet for now, and then press OK. And now you can see you have this. After this you can just align it. So either align it or use this arrow button to try to like get into the other wall. Okay, that's the other option that you can use for making this kind of stuff. And as you can see, there's a little bit of gap in them, so I will just use edit in place and then go to join button. J is the shortcut for join, and now you can see you have a clean join here, and then finish the model. And as you can remember, we put something earlier as a wall here, and that is hidden. As you can see here, it is written as height temporary isolate. So I will just get that back, and now you can see we have a wall that is coming up till the outside, and that is what we required. So we have whatever we made here, is a little bit of our mistake. So now like this you can draw the model in place, otherwise you can use the wall. So right now we are going to use the walls and going to delete the model in place. So in case, like, let me just undo it. In case you wanted to draw it on this plane, so you can just go to like edit in place, and instead of this plane, uh, uh, you can have like deleted it, and then again go to the extrusion, set a plane, pick a plane, and then you have used this plane. Okay, and then you just have drawn a rectangle here like this, given it a size of like 1 feet 6 inches, 1 feet 6 inches. And then from this side, so whenever you're trying to make something, just try to be on that elevation. So this is on the left, so be on the left. So I know like how to do it in 3D, so that is why I'm going to do it in 3D. But you can always click on left and then change the size of it. So here it is like 6 inches, and then fine, that's done. And then if you finish it, now you can see you have same kind of extrusion over here and over here. Okay, so you can just join that and use that. So I'm going to delete it for now, because we are going to use the walls. So if you are using the walls, your file size would be smaller. If you are using model in place, it would make your file size a little bit bigger. And let's just finish it. Yeah, no problem, I will delete that family. After that, now we have to show something in the pergola side, that is something like this, and that is the railing. So we can even make this with the help of the same model in place, otherwise we can use the beam system. So let's just see how to do it with the help of model in place. So I will just show you like in 2 minutes how to do it with the help of model in place, but that's a little bit tedious task. And then we will see the easy method, like how to do it without model in place. That is from this beam system if we go to the structure. So first of all, let's go to the architecture. Let me select the model in place, and then here you can just select the generic model and press OK, and press OK. So as you can see, there's something like circular here, and I don't know at what size, at what width it is. So I will just go click on extrusion, set a plane, and then pick a plane, and then pick this plane. Okay, And so this is our plane. You can always click on show plane to see on which plane you are right now. So I will click on set, pick a plane, and then I will just select this plane because there is where we are going to draw the extrusion. So let's just draw a circle here. Okay, so this is just one circle, and then what I'm gonna do is like I will go to the front view. So now you can see the circle, and then you can click on it. You can always make a copy of it. So I will just make a copy of it, that is multiple copy, and I will make a copy of it at I think 1 feet would be enough. So I will just write it as 1 feet, then again 1 feet, again 1 feet. So as you can see, we can do it as multiple. Otherwise, you can just select the three that you have drawn and then click on copy, and then from copy from this part to this part, this part to this part, this part to this part. Okay, so now you can see we are a little bit over this side. So this is a manual process that you have to use while making this, and after this you can just press on finish, and now you can see it is a 10 centimeter, I mean 10 feet outside, and if you want to join it, you can use this arrow key and try to push it over here. So this is how you can make that part. Okay, you can make it a little bit smaller and then use it there, and then you have to do the same thing once again, like go to create, select extrusion, set plane, pick a plane, then select this plane, and then again draw the same circle here as we did in this one, and then extrude it outside. Then again you have to go to this place and do it once again, like select this plane, make the extrusion here, and make the extrusion end here. That's the one option that you have. Okay, but I don't want to go through this process, so I will just cancel it out, and let's just keep it for now, and I will show you the other method. So I'm just clicking on it and clicking on hiding, so double S to hide it for now. Okay, so now you have a wall here, and now we are going to do the pergola thing once again. So to do the pergola thing once again, you can go to structure. Here you will use the beam system. Okay, and before using the beam system, remember to load a beam that is something of this type. Okay, so I will go to the beam here and then go to the load beam, and remember that's a circular beam that we have. So I can go to the structural framing and then go to the wood or steel, whichever is fine. Here I will search for HSS hollow. Okay, that's one that we can use maybe. Otherwise you can just go through it, whichever beam you like. Okay, so these are the type of beam that you can use there. Otherwise I'm going to use this one, HHS hollow. I will open it. Okay, I will try to get it of the smallest possible size here. So I think that's the smallest. Okay, otherwise we will make it by ourselves the smallest. So now you can see we have a beam here. Let's go to edit, and width of it is like 1.52 square feet area. Okay, so instead of 1 feet 8 inches, I want it as like 3 inches, and then press OK. Okay, so now it would be of 3 inches. Now what we can do is like go to structure once again, go to beam system, and now this is the easy part that we have to do. So in beam system it will just ask you like where do you want to make the beam. So now I will either you can select the rectangle, you can use the pick lines, or you can use the line. So let's go for line only. Okay, so I want to put a beam system from this place. So you just have to draw the outline of it, like where you are going to place it. You can always change the type of it. Okay, so now you can see I'm just a little bit out of it. You can even use the pick lines option. So I'm just using the pick lines from here, pick lines, pick lines, pick lines. Okay, now that you have drawn a beam system here and it is not attached, so always try to attach it. Okay, and then it will ask you like what type of beam you want to place here and at what distance. So I will write it as like 1 feet. Okay, so this is fixed spacing. You can always change the type of spacing here. So I'm just using this fixed spacing and giving it a 1 foot size here. Justification is from the middle. Okay, and as you can see, this is the place where you can change the direction of it. So you can just click on this beam direction and you can change the direction of it. So if you so right now we have the beam in this direction, the pergola is in this direction. That is why we are not going for the horizontal one, but I can show you the result of it, how it will affect our drawing. So right now let's go for this part. Like, you can just click on beam direction and click on this and then press finish. Yeah, always try to save the project, and let's go to the 3D view, and that beam system is on the ground floor, as you can see. So we have not chose the where we are going to place those beams, so let's do it once again. Otherwise you can just give it an elevation of like 30 feet, and now you can see it is coming up 36 feet, uh, a little bit more, 38 feet. So now you can see your beam system here, and as you can see the beam system is not as we want. It is not on the outer side, it is on the inner side. So I will just select the beam system in 3D view, go to edit boundary. Okay, and in edit boundary, let's just delete it and draw it once again. Like, I will show you like how to do it on the other level directly, instead of going for this on the ground floor. So I will just delete it, go to the second floor. Okay, and after going to the second floor I will go to the beam system. So first of all I will set the plane, pick a plane, and then I will click on pick a plane, and this is our plane. Okay, that is the wall on the second floor. So you can just select any of the wall face right now. Otherwise you can even go to the 3D view, pick a plane, click OK, select this one, done. Again go to the second floor. Now just draw the beam system here. So I think it is not going to draw it here. Again, let me go to the set plane, pick up plane, and this time I will select the other plane as our uh, face. So I'm going to select this face. No, this is not going to work. Just a second, let me get out of it. Let me go to the 3D view, and again let me go to the second floor. Let me remove everything that we have on the bottom side, so nothing is visible here. Go to the beam system that we have already loaded, just draw a line from here, and work plane is already at the second floor right now. As you can see, work plane is set on the second floor. So now let's just try to draw the beam system. So I will just draw the beam system as we can see in the drawing. So it is coming out till here, then it is going up till here, then till here, again from this place to this, to this, to this, and finally here. Okay, so now let's just try to make it equivalent. As you can see, we already have set everything, fixed spacing here, that is at 1 feet, and then HHS round that we made for it, and then press OK. And if you go to 3D view, now you can see you have it here. So this is the work plane of it, that is this second floor. So it should have, okay, the work plane should have been set as third floor. But now what we are going to do is like just give it a height of like 10 feet, and now you can see it is on the top where we require it. So you can keep it here, you can change it from here, that is upon you. And if you want to put it on the outer side, if you want to increase or decrease the number of beams here, you can just click on edit boundary, and instead of this boundary you can just click it till here, click it till here. Now you can see you can directly change the number of beam present in the beam system, and you can even make it smaller, larger. So you can just click on it, you can just make it directly smaller like this, press OK. Now you can see it will be a little bit smaller. So you can just play with it, and that's the easy method that you have for beam system to make this kind of pergola. Okay, let's just save it. So control S is the shortcut to save it. So now that we have the doors, the windows and everything, let's just see what are the things that are left on the second floor and the first floor, and then we will try to make that. So here's the window missing, so let's just put a window here, and it will be a smaller window. So let's just see, and this is 3 feet 6 inches, that is 42 inches. So I will just put a 42 inches window here. That's the one window. Then here a 7-foot window already provided, here 5-foot window is already provided. Here I think 2-foot window has not been provided, so I will go for 24 by 24. I will just make that window here. After this I think I have not provided a window here, so I will use WN as a shortcut, and then a 5 feet window that is 60 inches. So I will just select 60 by 66 inches window and then place it here. Again, here we already have the window, here we don't have the window. So here, as you can see, it is 60, it is shown as 6 feet window. So 6 feet is like 72 inches, so I will just put a 6 feet window here. We can even use a curtain wall here instead of direct window. Okay, and let's just see anywhere else if we have a window, we will place that on all the sides. Okay, so I think the windows are done. So let's just go for the first floor also, and let's see if we have the window left on the first floor. So yeah, that's one window, that's the second window that we have provided. Over here we have not provided any window. So let's go for like 3 feet window. WN is a shortcut, and that is 36 inches. So let's go for 36 by 6, 3 feet 6 inches, that is 36 plus 6, that is 42 inches. So I can just go for 42 inches and make a window here. That's done. After this, let's just save it. So this is the exterior building that now almost looks something that we have here. Okay, so it's not complete yet, we have to do a lot of things right now to make it look similar to that. Okay, so for that, let's do those things one by one. So first of all, this window, so this window is a little bit larger, so I will just click on that window. I will make it something about, right now it is 66 inches, but I don't think 66 inches is enough. So let's just go for like 3D view. Here I will go to front view. I will select it and I will change the type of it. So instead of 66 inches, let's go for a different size. So I will just go to duplicate, and instead of 66 I will go for 100 inches for now. And here in the width, it is in the height, it is 5 feet 6 inches. I will just write it as 100 inches, and let's see, it is 8 foot 6 inches. And now you can see there's a similar kind of window here. Yeah, so after that, let's just match other windows too. So there's a double window here. Otherwise, let's see, is that just a window? There's a door, there's a window, and that is two window there. So like two panel window. So I will just select that, click on it, and then try to change it with the double window. So that is 5 feet 6 inches window here. You can even change it. So 9 10, let's see, that's a little bit smaller. 18, that's not looking good. 12 10, I think this is gonna work. We just have to change the casement size. So right now, as you can see, the size of it is 5 feet 11 inches. So 5 feet 11, or you can just count it as like 6 feet. So the casement would be at like 3 feet, and press OK. And now you can see it is in the middle. I will just align this part and this part. You can even make this window a little bit bigger uh, to make that alignment. Okay, so always try to align all the windows and doors. Okay, so this is how you can do that. Here also we don't have this as alignment window, so you can just align it directly. Otherwise, here as I can see, there's a full size window. Okay, so if you want to put a full size window, and that is a double window, so let's just go to the first floor once again, and instead of the window that we have here, I'm going to delete it, and then I will go to the wall. I will use curtain wall here. So I will just go to the wall, then I will select the curtain wall. So here you can see we have three sections, and we have to divide it in two sections. So I'm just gonna draw it like this directly, and instead of going from first floor to the second floor, we are going for the first floor to the second floor, but the top offset would be minus 4 feet. Okay, then we can align it later on, and base offset is 0. Always remember that while making this small things, you can mistake it with something different. So as you can see, this is from the first floor, and this has an unconnected height. So as you can see, it is going up, but we have to put it at to second floor. Okay, and then the offset is minus 4 feet. And if you try to align this both part, so here it is like 84 inches, so you can just align this with the help of alignment button. So just click on alignment button, place your cursor here first, click on it, then click on the window here. After that, we have to divide this window like in two parts. So you can just click on architecture and then use cut and grid. And then if you're trying to use the cut and grid, just go to the 3D view. You can just see here it is showing you in the middle. You can just click on it and now you have that kind of window here. And now you can just put a mullion. So I will just click on the mullion. I will try to choose the smallest possible mullion that we have. So that is 1 inch, or maybe I can even go for like 2.5 by 1.5 by 2.5. Then select all grid and press the mullion here, and that is what we have as a result. Okay, that's done. Press save, always remember that. Okay, and if you think it is on a little bit lower side, you can just click on it, and instead of 10 feet you can put it on 11 feet, and now I think that looks good. So yeah, this is 3 inches hollow cylinder type of structure that is placed all over this pergola at 1 feet distance. So you can always change the distance of here. So it is like parametric. So instead of 1 feet, I can even go for like 3 feet, and now we'll see it will make it smaller. If I go for like a smaller 6 inches, now you can see it will grow a lot more. There is hollow structure there. So it is upon you, like where you want to put it, how you want to put it, and what are the number of it. You can even go for like fixed number here. Okay, and then write it as like 12. So now you will get that 12 exact 12 number. You can write it as like 30, so you will get it as 30 there. So these are the small stuff that you can do with when you are making it with the help of beam system instead of model in place. Okay, so I just showed you how to do this both with the help of model in place, this one also with the help of model in place. And yeah, this are all done. Now let's see what else are left in the first floor. So here this window is fine, that is coming up till down. Yeah, so this elevation is almost done. Now let's see the interior part of it, where our stair is left right now. Okay, and after that we also have to do this part, that is the terrace part. So we will look into it later on, and this is on the little bit on the top side, so we will make it a little bit larger later on. Okay, so for now I think this is fine. Let's go to the internal part. So let's go to the first floor. Here we made all the doors, all the windows, everything. Let's just check it. So, and on the ground floor we have a stair left, and on the second floor also the stairs are left. So let's go to the second floor first and then try to draw the stairs. So otherwise you can just copy the stair directly. So I will just copy, paste, align to selected level, and then I will place it on the second floor. And let's see if we have a stair here. Yeah, yes, we do have the stair. So what I have done is like copied it from the ground floor to the first floor, and as you can see this is not matching with the floor area here. So what I'm going to do is like click on it, go to top, click on edit boundary. Okay, and then I will just edit that boundary from this part and a little bit on this part. Let's just try to fix this all and then finish it. Attach unjoined element, no problem. I think this wall should have merged into this part, but it is not. So let's just make this wall a little bit smaller so that it is not coming on the outer side. Okay, and in case, yeah, now I think that's fine. And remember always to save your project. So this is how it looks right now. Okay, and now what you can do is like this window should not be here, so you can just select all the smaller windows, yeah, like this, and give it a height of like 8 feet. 8 feet is a bit too much. I think 6 feet would be enough. Otherwise what you can do is like just press AL on your keyboard, that is alignment shortcut. Click on one of them. Now you can see this is aligned, and what the seal height of it, you can remember 6 feet 6 inches. So now you can select every small window that you have and then write it as 6 feet 6 inches, and those will be aligned. And the one that has not been aligned, just press AL on your keyboard, because on this side we have at a different height, the windows are at different height. So I've just put that window in this alignment, and that's done. Okay, after this let's just see, we have a glass here too. Let's see, it is coming. Okay, and on the front side we have a glass here that is from the front to the bottom. Let's see how it was shown in our drawings. So elevation. So in our drawings it was shown as like 7 feet 9 inches, and how much height we have provided to it. So I can just click on it, check the height of it. So unconnect, so I can just select the front wall and press double S to hide it. Okay, now you can change the size of this if you want. So base offset is like 1 feet or 9 inches that we were already provided with, and the top is like 7 feet 6 inches, 8 feet 6 inches. So in total it is about something about 7 feet. Okay, so you can either keep it like this, or otherwise you can change it according to your requirement. So as we have done on the top part, you can even do that on the bottom also, but it is divided into two parts. So let's just do that. So I will go to the architecture, I will go to the cutting grid, and I will just divide it into two parts here, and then I will use the mullion. So I will click on the mullion and then provide it with a smaller mullion on the middle, and that's done. Press HR to get everything back. Okay, so this is your drawing for now. Okay, and after this, let's see what else are left. And you can always use the align shortcut to align this window with this window. So you have to press tab to align it with one another. So just try to align those things. uh, this part is almost done. Now we have to make a structure on top of it so that it is coming out at something like this. So we will do that later on in the next video. For now, let's see what are the parts that are left for this video. Okay, so let's go to the ground floor once again, and let's see what are the things that we left earlier. So here are a few things that is like sit out that is made with the help of model in place. Then yeah, ground floor stair, we didn't make that, so let's just do it. So in last video I showed you how to draw it with the help of stair. Okay, so now we are going stair, we are going to the stairs once again. Here we will give it the size of 3 feet 6 inches, and then we are going from ground floor to the first floor. Okay, so let's just draw a stair first, and this would be from the right side. So let's just click on, as you can see, the location line is on the right side. So instead of right, I will click on this left side. So now you can see the location line has been changed. Okay, you can always see the number of stair that is being drawn. Otherwise you can go to this and press on center and then try to draw it from this side. So now you can see, if you see it deeply, you can see that on the bottom side it is writing as like the number of stairs that has been made till now. So this is shown as like 10 number of stairs, and we have like 2 4 6 8 10 11. So here you can see you can make a stair something like this, and again go back. um, that's the normal thing that you can do while making a stair. So I will press on the right side, and now we can make a stair something like this. That's the one option that we have. Okay, but in this one I think there's a little bit different approach that has been taken. Let's just count the number of stairs: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, I think that's 11 only, and this stair ends at this place only. Okay, so let's just finish it. Okay, and now if you go to 3D view, and if you want to see that section, you can click on modify, and then okay, you don't have to click on modify, and here it is coming on the. Okay, remember we made this one, so you can just delete it. I just brought it by with the help of HR, so I just deleted that model in place one. Here you can use this section box. Okay, so if you make a section box, now you can see there's a rectangle box that has been provided to you, and then you can make it smaller and see the cut parts like wherever you want to see. So here I want to only see the stair part. So now you can see we just have the stair part here. I can make it a little bit more smaller. So how much smaller you make it, it is upon you as per your drawing. Okay, so now what I can see here is like this is going to the second floor, and there's a lot of gap between the first floor and the second floor, I think so. Let's just make it a little bit larger like this, and let's see if that flow matches with the end of the stair. Okay, no it doesn't, so I will just go to the 3D view, edit, and here I'm gonna use the align button once again, align this with this, and then press escape and then press on finish. Yeah, I want to attach that, and that's done. That's the one thing. Here also we have the same thing, that this is not going to align with that part, that is here. So if I can change the consistency of this color, now you can see it a little bit better, I think. Yeah, so here I will again go to the edit boundary, and in edit boundary always try to be on hidden lines so you don't see the shadows. And this is our second floor, so let's just directly go to the second floor. And here you can see this is where our stair starts and ends. Maybe our stair ends here. Let's see. Yeah, try to attach it, go to 3D view once again, and let's see, does that match it properly? Yeah, now that one is matched, and yeah, that's done. So you can just use this section view to see into it. Even if you just want that section view of that stair, you can always directly go to this section and then create a section like this, and then you can click on it. Now you can make it smaller, like I just want to see the stair right now, so I'm just making this section. As you can see, this is a view, like where to where you want to see. If you make it larger like this, you will see the section till this place. If you make it smaller, you will only see the stairs right now. Then you can just click on this stair, and now you have that stair part, so you can even change it directly from here. Okay, that is done. And yeah, after this, yeah, that part is done. Now we don't want this section view one again, so you can just remove this section box for now, and this is what you have right now. Okay, now let's just see the models once again, the 3D model. And here you can see a few things, that is the cover of these windows. Okay, so that is what we are going to do right now with the help of model in place. Okay, so again, let me minimize that drawing, and now let's go to the front. And now what you can do is like go to architecture. Again, we will use model in place, and here you can use the generic model or casement. So I can use this casework here, so I'm just clicking on the casework. You can write it as said, press OK, and then you can click on extrusion, set a plane, pick a plane, and this is where I want to draw it, so on this wall. Okay, so let's just select this wall. Now you can see I can select it from this part, and then you can click on this rectangle. So that's done. Then we are going to give it a size, that is an offset of 3 inches, and let's just draw it on top of it, 3 inches offset. Okay, so what it is gonna do is like it will draw a wall first. Okay, so anything that is drawn under an extrusion, that will be shown as a void. So we have this as an extrusion, and this that we have on the inner part is a void, so it doesn't fill whole area. Okay, and then extrusion end is at for now let's suppose its end is at 8 inches, so it is coming out of it like 8 inches. Here you can see in the drawing, here it is coming out, and I think it is 1 feet, I think. So what you can do is like extrusion end at 1 feet, and then press OK. Then you can go to 3D view, and now you can see the casement here. So this is how you draw the casement of it. In case let's see, yeah, that is how it has been drawn. After this you have the same type of casement on the outer side also, I mean on the inner side. Where's that? So on the top of it you have the same thing. So now what I'm going to do is like again go to the edit in place. I have the same model, and now what we are going to do is like go to create, set a plane, pick a plane, and pick this plane. And before doing that, let me see the height of this window, that is 6 feet 6 inches. So let's just let's just finish this model for now, and this height of it is 6 feet 6 inches. So let's just change that. So height of this one is 6 feet 6 inches. Press OK. Okay, and now the sill height of it would be a little bit on the lower side. So sill height is just 2 feet. So instead of 3 feet 4 inches, it has a sill height of 2 feet. Does that match with the size of the door? I don't think so. It is matching there. 8 feet 6 inches. So door height is 8 feet 6 inches. So you can directly change it from here to 8 feet 6 inches and press OK. So now I think we have the similar type of door and window here. Now we will again go to the architecture component model in place. Here I will use the casework. Press OK. OK. Click on extrusion. Then again create a rectangle, set a plane. I forgot that, so you can always click on that set a plane, and then you can just set the plane. So this time this is our plane, that is this wall. We are going to create the extrusion on this wall. So just press tab on it. Okay, just press tab. So now you can see you have that wall. So either you can do that, or you can just select it like this in 3D view. Again, go to the front, that wall is selected. You can always click on show. Now that wall is shown as your plane right now. After that, again go to the rectangle, create a rectangle on the inner side, then give it an offset of 3 inches, and this is your offset, and that is coming, the extrusion end is at 1 feet. Then press OK, and that is done. Press finish. Then again, we don't have it here. We have the same thing on the other side. So let's just go to the first floor and let's see the casement. So as you can see, the casement size is provided here, that is 1 feet 6 inches, and this is 9 inches, I think. Okay, this is 9 inches instead of 1 feet. Okay, this is coming out as 9 inches, and this is at 3 inches. So 3 inches is fine for us, and let's just draw that on the other side too. So let's just draw in all the sides. So I'm going to the left side. Again, I will go to the architecture component model in place, and then I will create generic model. And yeah, so last time we did it as casework. Now we are doing it as generic model. There's no difference, it's just the name difference here. So right now I'm going to create. So first of all, you have to set the plane. So these two are on the same plane. Okay, so let's just select any wall. So these two are on the same plane, so we can just directly make it like this. So I'm going to make it in one go. And why I'm not making it on this one, because I don't think this is on the same plane. This is on a little bit inner side, that is why we cannot draw it like that. We can do that if we need it. So let's just draw it there also. So but before that, let's just see what else option that we have to draw on this other plane. So let's just finish it first. Finish. So now we have it. You can give it size of 9 inches. That's done. Now it will come only out till 9 inches. Now you can click on create once again. So we are not out of model in place, we just have created this parts. Then again, here if you want to provide a material to it, so you have two options. First of all, let's just select it and click on material and by category, and then you can select any material that you want to provide it here. Okay, so that's the one thing that you can do. So let's just go for any material, window frame. Okay, that's one thing. Other thing is like, if you want to provide your own material. So if you just fixed it and then finish the model and go to 3D view, now if you click on it, you will not get an option to change the material directly. And I want something that provides some material change from this place. So what you can do is like, again go to the model in place, click on this parts. Okay, and now instead of material, you can click on this, that is you can make parameter for a material, then click on new. Here, from here you can click on new, write it as material, and instead of type you can choose it as instance, and then here in the group you will have it as material. Press OK. So now you have that material. If I finish it here, so earlier we didn't had any parameter to provide material, but now we have it, and here I have written that name wrong of material, so just try to be accurate there. And now what we can do is, like, in case that we were in the edit extrusion, we have finished the extrusion, and now I want to draw this extrusion. So we are not out of the extrusion part right now, so I will create click on extrusion, then set plane, then pick a plane, and then pick this plane, and then I will use this as a plane. So this is where you can change the plane, and the plane is shown on the back side. Okay, and then again I will draw a rectangle here. That's something like this, then 3 inches, and I will draw a rectangle on top of it. Finish. And that's done. So you can do the same thing on the other side too. So I will just finish the model, and again I will go to the architecture component, model in place, and then I will use the generic model. That's fine. And yeah, I will just use that default name. And now I will show you one more thing that we can do here. So I will just go to the set plane, pick a plane, pick a plane, and that's just select any one of this plane. So I will just select this wall. Okay, so from here I will just selecting this wall, then go to extrusion, and I will draw a rectangle first, rectangle, and then give it an offset of 3 inches. Then now what you can do is, like, you can just copy it, try to copy it from the inner side, like this side, and then we can paste it somewhere over here. So I can just move it with the help of move tool. And okay, there's something wrong. I'm just pressing Ctrl Z to undo it. You can just delete it once again. Let me just make a copy of it. I will try to click on the Windows end part, and then again I will go to Windows end part here. Okay, and now if you finish it, now you have the same extrusion on both the windows, and then finish it. So we can make it with the help of copy, we can make it with the extrusion by making it one by one. That are the options that we have. And let's see on the ground floor if we have the same kind of extrusion on the outer side. Yeah, we do have it. So on all the sides we do have on the top of window. And here I think I have not provided a window, so I will just provide it with the 3 feet window, that is 36 by 48, and that's our window there. And I have not provided window on ground floor on any side, or have I? This is our ground floor. I have provided a window here. On the back side all the windows are provided, and here the height of this window is like 6 feet right now, and I want to align it with this window. So what I'm going to do is, like, click here, otherwise I will make it smaller. Okay, this is on top of that, so I will just make it a little bit smaller. So I will just click on edit type and duplicate it, and instead of 66 I will go for 48 inches. Then 48 inches is like 4 feet, so instead of this I will go for 4 feet. Press OK, and now you have a smaller window here on top of that part. Okay, and here I will just select the wall, press double H on my keyboard, go to the back side, and now I will start drawing the extrusion on all the sides. So I will just go to the component, model in place, casework, or generic model, whichever you want. So you can just select the casework, press OK, and then you can just go to the extrusion, set a plane, pick a plane, and then just pick any of this plane. So I will just select this wall as a plane there, and now I will just draw one extrusion here. So this is a tedious task. We can do it easily with the help of parametric family that we can make later on. I don't think I'm gonna show you that part in this one, but sometime later on I will make a video like how to do it with the help of uh, parametric family. Okay, so we can just make it. So here I've just given it an 3 inches offset. I will do it without an offset. So this is how you can draw the extrusion on all the windows. So let's just do it one by one, then provide it with the 3 inches offset, okay, later on. So let's just do it for all the windows. I don't think I'm going to provide it with for that window actually. Okay, now you can go to rectangle and again click on 3 inches. Now you can just make it something like this, this. So just try to be accurate there and try to draw it as fast as you can. Okay, so this is one of the methods that you can use. So now we have, because this was the same plane, that is why I have just drawn it. And here in the category you can always give it a name for material and keep it as instance. Okay, okay, and now we have it. And instead of 1 inches, I will try to finish it at 9 inches and finished. And that's your extrusion for all the windows that you have, all the largest window. For the, if you want to provide the same for the smaller window, you can do the same thing here. So yeah, that all part is done. Now let's go to the ground floor once again and let's see what are the things that are left. Okay, those doors, windows are done. This is slide the window. Here you have a sit out area that is drawn with the help of model in place. So I will again go to the architecture component, model in place, generic model, and here I will try to draw a sit out. So again I will go for the extrusion, setup plane, pick up plane, press OK. And in this one I'm going to select this particular wall as my plane. Where is that? Uh, okay, let's just try to be very specific. So I will go to this setup plane, pickup plane, and then do we have a flow here? Let's just select anything. Can I select this whole wall? Okay, that is not coming. Yeah, I can use this one, I think. So, okay, we already have this as a plane right now. So we can just directly draw it. So you can just draw something like this. So this is a sit out area, and in sit out area you have something like garden. Okay, so this is something like a garden place. So I just draw a rectangle over here, as you can see, and then trim it. So this part is drawn, the blue that you can see here, and I will give it an extrusion start at 0 and end at 3 feet. Okay, so that's where your flower pots can be put. Okay, and finish it. Let's just see it in 3D view, like how does that look like. So this is what we have drawn right now. After this I will again go to the ground floor. Here also I have something like this, I think. So I will again go to the architecture, model in place, and here I will use generic model, press OK, OK, and then I will go to extrusion. I will go to the set plane, pick a plane. Let's see what the plane that we have. So you don't have to pick a plane, actually you already have this plane like ground floor there. So now you can just create this rectangle, press OK. You can even use the wall, and I have not given any size and anything. I have just drawn a rectangle and it will be of the same size that we did on earlier. And now you can see it here. So I want to put it till upside. So you can just use this. I use alignment also. AL is the shortcut for alignment, and then you can just align. AL is the shortcut. Just use this alignment with this one, and now you have it something like that. Okay. Now we have a door here. Let's just press HR to get everything back on our drawing. And again, I will go to the ground floor, and here we have a door, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we have a door. So let's just try to draw that door, and on the front side we have something else here. So we will try to create that part also. But for now, let's just see what kind of door that we have it here. So this is a kind of railing door. So I have to find this kind of door, so I will do that in next video. Yeah, from here also you have a pergola type of thing on top of it. So now as you can see here, so for that what you can do is like let's just see what else do we have here. So we are going to draw that part. So as you can see, this is a beam kind of structure that is coming on the outer side. So now what we can do is like I will go to the front view. I will hide this wall for now. I will go to the model in place, component, model in place, generic model. I will just select the generic, press OK, and then I will go to the extrusion, set a plane, pick a plane, press OK, and I will use this as my plane. So I just press tab button, this whole area has been selected. Now you can see this is our working plane, and from here now I can just draw anything that I want to. So I want to draw something like a beam structure here that is at 1 feet 1 feet 6 inches down. Okay, you can even give it a size of like 2 feet, that is upon you. And the extrusion end of it is like 6 inches only, not much. So it will be not coming out much, it is just coming out from that wall to 6 inches. And let's just see from the drawing till where it is. So yeah, for now it's fine. This outer wall is coming till 6. This is a bit too large, I think 1 feet 6 is all right. 1 feet 6 inches done, finish. Okay, this part is done. And now what you have to do is like you have to draw a wall that is coming from bottom to the top. Okay, so for that let's just finish this model. And if you want to draw something like that, what you have to do is like first of all, okay, it is coming from the outer side. This is our most outer side that we have in our drawing, I think. Yep, let's just see the ground floor first. Okay, this wall. Okay, I think this is coming on the outer side and that matches with the height of this one. So instead of making it on that plane, okay, what I have to do is like edit in place, select this one, edit extrusion, and then I can change the plane of it. So I will just get everything back here, and this is the plane that I want to draw it on. So what I'm going to do is like now you will see a different approach, like how to change the work plane of it. So I want to draw it here, but I don't want to do it once again. So what I'm going to do is like go to the set plane, pick a plane, pick the plane there where you want to draw it. I want to select this plane, and now you can see it has automatically come over here, and I will press finish, and now you can see we have it here. So I will just finish it. And from this side I will just take this wall. I can put it to the top wherever I want, so I can just put it till here like this. And I can even change the category of it. So you can just change the category of it from generic model to the wall. So I'm just changing it and then attaching it here so that we can later on use this as a joint. Okay, so let's just see, that is here. And let's just try to joint it. And yeah, -6 to 6, that's fine. That will create a joint here. It will coming till this place, that is till that window. This window is a little bit on the outer side. Okay, that is on the same plane, but this part is coming on the little bit on the inner side. Let's just see what wrong did I do here. It's coming on little bit on the inner side. Okay, we will fix that later on, but for now let's just see how to make that pergola thing. And from the other side, let's go to the first of all, let's just finish this. Go to the ground floor, and from here a wall is coming. Okay, so I will just go for a wall, or lower as per the detail. And I think we will make some changes to this one also, like there's a gap in between, so we can do that later on. But for now, pergola as detail. Is there a top view? Okay, this view is coming on the outer side. This is let's just consider that this part is covered, only pergola is on that side. Okay, so let's just consider that pergola is on this side and this whole area is covered with the help of floor. Okay, so let's just use this floor. Edit boundary. Yeah, now I understand like what wrong that we did here. So let's just make this one here and this one coming out till here, and then again let's just join this part, join this part, trim it, trim it, delete it, done, done. Now it will be as per our drawing. So if I just finish it, attach it, yeah, always try to attach it. And now you have something like this. Now we have to make an open pergola here, and this one is coming a little bit shorter side, on the shorter side, so I can just make it till here. I can just make it till here so that our wall do not get into it. For now, attach. Yeah, now that's fine. After this we are going to make the pergola. Again I will go to the ground floor, and before going to the ground floor, just click on this floor, click on edit boundary. Now go to the ground floor and now make a hole in this plane. Okay, like this. Finish. Yeah, so that is done. Now you can see there's a hole here, and now we are going to use that hole. And in this case we have I think this same cylindrical stuff that we had earlier. So let's just see, and let's just see the distance between them. That is 10 inches. Okay, so again let's remove this section for now. Let's go to the 3D view. Here I will go to the architecture. Okay, here I will go to the structure. I will select the beam system, and then I will set a plane, pick a plane, and I will select this part as a plane for now. Okay, then you can use the pick lines like this. So now you can see, you can directly check that. And on the top I just forgot to show you like how to change the orientation of the beam system. So we are going to do that in this video, I mean this minute. So here you can see this is at 10 inches fixed spacing, and press OK. Now you can see we have this hollow cylinder but on the different side. Okay, the orientation of it is like from this to this side. Okay, if I can show you in the drawing here, if I go to the ground floor, here you can see the orientation of it is horizontal, but what we have done is vertical here, like from here to here. So what you can do is like just select your beam system. So if you try to select it one by one, you can see you would not be able to select it, but if you go on the side of it, you can see you can select the whole beam system. Then you can click on edit boundary, and I told you this is where you can change the direction of it. So if you want to put the beam direction on this side, you can click on beam direction, select this direction and press OK, and that is how you change your beam direction directly. Okay, after that we have to fix this part. So let's just edit this till here, and again then we can make it to all these parts. So what you can do is like go to edit in place, go to set plane, pick a plane, again pick a plane, and then pick this plane, and then make the rectangle like this. Edit extrusion, extrusion, and the size that we have it here is something of this kind. Okay, now you can see we have directly made it in one go. 6 inches is enough, and then we have to connect this part with this part. So again I will go to the create, I will go to the extrusion, I will go to the set plane, pick up plane, and now we are going to the left side. So this is our plane. So you can always use the show plane option. You can draw a rectangle. So I'm just doing it in 3D, but whenever you're trying to do it, go to the left side, right side. So just choose a side of it and then just draw it something like this. So now you can see we have drawn a perfect rectangle there that is coming out as 6 inches, and now that is done. Okay, and now you can just take it a little bit on the outer side, you can make it a little bit on the inner side, and now you can use the join geometry button. So you can just join it, join it, and join. Okay, this is not going to be joined, so let's see if we can use this So the joint geometry here is not working, but our drawing looks far better than we had it earlier. And as you can see, this is 2 feet 6 inches, a little bit on the top side, a little bit on the lower side. So instead of 1 feet, I can go to the edit in place, select it, edit extrusion, and now as you can see, it is 1 feet 6 inches. So what I'm gonna do is like 2 feet on the top, and so I've selected the top part, given it a height of 2 feet. Okay, and I will select the bottom part, and now I will give it a height of 2 feet 6 inches. Okay, that is how you have to change it. So I will select the other part, go to extrusion once again, select the top part, give it a 2 feet, then I will select the bottom part and then give it a size of 2 feet 6 inches. Done. So again, one more time, edit extrusion, click on the top part, and here I can't find, okay, now I can see the dimension 2 feet on the top and 2 feet 6 inches, 2 feet 6 inches on the bottom. So it is total of 2 feet 6 inches, and this is how you draw it or you show it in the drawing. And that part is also done. So this extrusion part is done. After that, I will show you how to make this slit cuts also, because in the drawing we didn't had that, but I can show you later on. And I think this whole part is done for now. I will just find a right kind of door for this place, and we will place that in the next video. Then we will draw the top part of it. So stay tuned for the next video, and I think this is enough for today. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, always remember that you can find each and everything that I have used in this project, and whatever I have covered in this project till now. So you can find it on the part 3 in the description video. So you can just always go to the project file here, and you can find the part 1, part 2, and today is like part 3 video. So you can find this whole project till this place directly. Okay, and this is used, I have used Revit 2022. So if you are using any earlier version of Revit, you would not be able to open it, so try to make it yourself. Otherwise, if you have like Revit 2022 or 2023, you can directly use it. And on this place, I think there's a little bit of difference, so we will fix that in next video. So thank you for watching, and you can always use the project file and reference file to make it till here, and then we will go forward after this. Thank you.